Breathing in, there is awareness of breathing in. Breathing out, there is awareness of breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. In, out. Insufferable behaviors. Other insufferable behaviors, Part 15. Resistance. At the core of virtually anyone's resistance to new and perhaps beneficial ways of thinking, believing, and behaving, usually in efforts to lessen or even eliminate one's suffering, is fear of change or adaptation, because, paradoxically, many of us perhaps feel a peculiar sense of safety and security in our suffering. Often, since how we think, believe, and behave is all we know how to relate to ourselves, others, and the world. Because we fear becoming rejected and even abandoned by those we may have come to depend on. Belief blockers. Scientifically, various impedances or resistances can curtail or reduce the flow of conventional electrical energy. Physically, it is often one's psychological beliefs, as well as suppressed memories, that impede or resist the body's emotional energy flows. First experienced as general discomfort or occasional pain, and perhaps eventually as illness, disease, or even death. Accepting the consequences. Psychological resistance can be another term one might use instead of suppression. Effectively resisting various overwhelming emotions through distractions or escapes, in addition to outright dissociation, which may ultimately force us to, at some point, accept various conditions, illnesses, and even diseases that can and perhaps often do become consequences to avoidance in resolving one's pain and suffering, giving rise to our emotional upheavals. Resistance is futile. Perhaps the days are nearer than anyone realizes when resistance to prevailing political or governmental narratives could become legal grounds for diagnosing individuals and even whole groups with one or more mental illnesses, effectively round up and imprison dissenters as threats against themselves, others, and the establishment, and then forcing medication regimens upon us to ensure utmost loyalty through docile obedience upon our release back into the wild.